Hi! Thank you so much for tuning in for your July 2017 Written in the Stars Taroscope. I'm super excited to deliver you the two readings that we always do, the story of your month followed by a fiercely focused spread to give you some action steps to take to make the best of your money, career, love life, health, etc. So this month there is something really exciting happening in the sky. It's called a cardinal grand cross, meaning 4 planets are taking up 4 spaces in the cardinal signs of the zodiac, which are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. So cardinal signs are initiative takers. This is a massive month to initiate action, to start doing what it is you want to do. But a word of caution, make sure that what you're fighting for is really what you want, because there will be tendencies this month to just fight. There's some like Sun-Pluto oppositions going on, some really Mars-Pluto, oh, it's fireworks, but make them the good kind of fireworks. It is July after all. But you can read more about what that's doing for you personally at my blog, writteninthestars.co. But now, without further ado, on to your...
Hey, Taurus. Woo! Alright. You saw that. I didn't even... Man. Alright, Spirit's like, nah. We're done with this introduction. Let's go. But, hey, Taurus. How you doing? I hope that you're having a happy July so far. Excited to see what's up for you this month. Spirit is clearly also super excited to see what's coming up for you this month, or to show us. Oh, so what does Taurus need to know for their highest good, Spirit, this month? For their highest good, Taurus sun, moon, and rising. What does Taurus need to know for the month of July? July 2017, these months of moon. What does Taurus need to know? Ooh, I like that moon next to that ace. That's very interesting. Okay, Taurus, July, Taurus. Taurus, July 2017. Taurus. And Taurus, you will see me turn in those cards that come in upside down, right side up. If you've been here before, forgive the same old spiel, but if you haven't, I do not read reversals as arbitrarily negative or muted versions of the energy. I'm an intuitive reader, so I tune into what Spirit says and the visions they give me from the impressions in the cards. So I really actually only turn them right side up so that you can use your own intuition and actually see the figures and images on the cards clearly and see what resonates with you and what comes up in your mind. This is empowering tarot, Taurus. Okay, Taurus. July. What's the rest of the story, Spirit? What is Taurus? Taurus need to know. July 2017. Wow. July 2017 for Taurus. There you are, Taurus. What does Taurus most need to know, Spirit? Their highest good. Taurus. July. Wow. All right. Well, I think this may be your first time ever getting bonus cards, Taurus. So, here we go to finish out your month. And then we have these two guys, which I'm going to set right over here. And we're going to make them kind of a foil, kind of a harmony to your reading. I like that. I like that, Taurus. Sometimes Spirit's got more to say. They've done it for some other signs. Okay. Okay, wow. Like right off the top, Spirit comes in saying, Taurus, you're here this month in July to overcome some obstacles. And when you came in as this Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Earth, your element, Spirit wants you to know that you're when you are taking action to move in the direction of what you want, whatever size of that action, that doesn't matter at all. Whether it's writing down a list of things you will do when you have the resources or that you are going to do despite the lack of resources, or it's like I'm putting my first email newsletter out there, or I'm putting the first brick down in the wall that I want to create. Whatever it is, if you're taking the step, Taurus, then you are moving in the right direction. Slow and steady wins the race. all right? Wow. And they want you to know that because there's a lot of fear and a lot of competition standing between you and what you want, Taurus. And it's not that you're a fearful sign, because really you're determined. You are tenacious, you are stubborn. Once you set your eyes on something, you go for it. But the thing is that Spirit is saying that for a lot of you, there's something on your mind, something that you want, and I feel like you've been disappointed in this before. And these are general readings, Taurus, so let me just say again, another preface, that some of these messages will resonate more than others. For some of you, it may be that you've been disappointed in business before. Like, I tried and failed at that. Why would I try that again, even though it appeals to me so much and even though I keep feeling this call to go back to it? Or for some of you, it could be a relationship. Like, my God, why would I wander back into that relationship or into just another relationship period when I've been hurt before? And Spirit is saying, like, you've been disappointed. And they want you to like take the essence of the message for what it is for you, Taurus. For one of you, you know, again, because these are going out to however many people tune into this video, I always pray it's for the highest good of every Taurus who finds it. Take the essence of the message and what it's saying for your life. And here's the other thing they're saying about this heartbreak and this disappointment is part of the reason that they want you to go slow and steady. Is like they said, there's a lot of fear and a lot of competition here. There's also a lot of options. You're very skilled, Taurus, but you don't like it when there are too many options on the table. You don't like it when the choices become overwhelming, or when the choices are emotional in nature and then it becomes something really nebulous and abstract and hard to decide what to do. You're going through this change right now. Like, Spirit is saying that you've been going through this evolution, and this most recent sort of like disappointment and being faced with this opportunity or this like shimmer of hope that you are not sure if you should trust or not. Okay, so how many of you have seen that movie Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, and actually have any memory of the scene where they're trying to pick out which of the goblets is the Holy Grail? If you haven't seen it, I would just say, you know, YouTube it, Google it. You'll get a handy GIF to explain to you within a few seconds what happens when you pick the wrong grail. There's face melting involved, I'll just say that. It's in the 80s, it's okay. Okay, so the reason Spirit's bringing up the face melting goblet choosing is that they're saying it's like they said about you not liking it when there are too many choices and too many options. Well, here's the thing, Taurus. Not all of these options are good. When you chase two rabbits, you don't catch any. A man much smarter than me once said, and in prettier words. But that is the truth. It's like, it's not in your nature usually, Taurus, but something or circumstances or just circulating thoughts in your head might be pushing you to scatter your energy. Like, oh my God, I got to do this, and I got to do this, and I got to do this. I got to adopt this habit. I got to adopt this habit. And if I do this, and I need this, and be successful, I got to do that. Don't overwhelm yourself. Slow and steady. You have what it takes. That's what Spirit is saying. Like, right on top of that is that's the reason they're telling you to go slow and steady, is they wouldn't tell you that if you needed to race. If you needed to go faster, they would be coming in with cards that say, you got to go faster, dude. You got to, like, stop fucking around, and, like, you need to get up and go. But that is not the case here. You have what it takes to get it. You just need to remember to focus and to channel your energy. And Spirit is saying to not get caught up in the wrong thoughts. Wherever your focus goes, that thing grows, right? And if you're putting your thoughts on your limits and your fears and what might go wrong, you're not investing any energy in what could go really fucking right, in what could turn out to be inspiring and become victory and wishes coming true and everything that you have here. There's so much fear of investing in something new. And again, Taurus, general readings, and if you want to know in much more like personal detail what this is about for you, you could book a one-on-one with me. My shop is linked below, and I would love to hook up with your personal spirit posse on this, because they're saying, whether it's for some of you, it's romance. For some of you, again, it's like I'm really feeling that for some of you, it's like, I want to start that business, or I want to beef up that business, but I'm scared. I'm scared that I'm not going to have the money. I'm scared that I'm not worthy, that I don't have the skills. There's imposter syndrome for some of you Taurians right now. And also just that straight up fear born from past disappointment. Like, I've been burned in this. Why would I try this again? But the thing is, Taurus, like, always my prayer is for Spirit to speak about what is for your highest good. And they are like filling me with so much energy and inspiration. You've got a lot of wands in this reading, a lot of fire lit under you. And it's like, follow this torch. Follow what lights you up. Just see. Don't make it, don't attach any expectations to it. Don't have an outcome that must occur when you follow this thing. Let it be what it is, Taurus. Slow and steady. Take in the journey. There's a reason he's not galloping on a horse while he's plodding along on an ox. He's working the field. He's doing what he's got to do. Look at all these. It's like wands and pentacles, wands and pentacles. Look at these bonus cards that you have. Tilling the earth, making a change, money, money, money. Pentacles are money, earthly stuff. That's your purview, Taurus. You're the expert. You're the builder. And Spirit is saying, be adaptable. Think about all the skills that you've acquired up till now. Are they amounting to the money and the prestige and everything that it is you want in like a career or just in your personal life? Like, do you have the resources that you want? Because it's not necessarily, not every Taurus wants to be rich, for example, but every Taurus does like to be comfortable. Do you have the things that make you feel comfortable? Does your work feel like it's producing the lifestyle that you really want, whatever that may be? You know, prince and pauper and all manner in between. I'm hearing be adaptable in July. I'm hearing be open to your creativity. Be open to things that feel like dreams. As long as you're not resting on your laurels, as long as you're not just fantasizing, Taurus, you are a builder. A builder of dreams as much as anything else. You can, if anybody can bring the ephemeral to earth, it's you, Taurus. You just sit down and you draw a schematic. Don't be afraid of lacking. Don't be afraid of, and they're saying lacking very specifically because it's like lacking faith, lacking plans, lacking money, lacking whatever. That is not, again, like they're saying, where you need to put your energy. You need to put your energy into that which multiplies, into that which lifts you, into that which makes you feel more abundant. Wherever that is something different for everyone, because again, general readings. But it's like, what makes you feel abundant might be like, you know what? Sometimes I forget that I could just put on some music on my phone and take a bath instead of a shower. Like, instead of hopping in for 20 minutes really fast and then leaping out. I don't know, I have a lot of hair. It takes me a while. I could sit in a bath for an hour and listen to some music and read a book, or like just sit with my eyes closed, or listen to something gorgeous and just, what is it, Taurus? Like, or have a beautiful meal, make myself a meal instead of, you know, grabbing something frozen really fast. Like, what is it that makes you feel abundant? It doesn't have to be luxurious necessarily to make you feel luxurious. Support yourself this month. Go slow and steady, focus on what you want and not on what you don't want, and move toward it, and know that, again, like they were saying in the very beginning, progress is progress. It's like, if you have developed the habit, that is the accomplishment. It's the commitment to the process, not the goal, to the habit, not the outcome. If you have the habit, you will have the outcome. You know what I'm saying? So cultivate those habits. I've actually got a little habit tracker. I think that's going away right now on my email list. So, you know, you could hook up with that down below. Maybe get in on that. Might be good for you. Shameless plug. No, I'm kidding. It really is just useful and free, and I think you might really enjoy it. It's very earthly. But I'm feeling like, really, that's on topic, because I feel like that's what leads to your victory, Taurus. It's like building those habits and sticking to them. And that is what is also going to carry you through the fear. It's like, I'm committed to this through the hills and the valleys. I'm committed to this even like highs, lows, everything in between. I don't expect that every day is going to be sunshine and rainbows. I expect there are going to be some days that are harder than others, or when it's hard to come up with ideas or energy or initiative or whatever, and I'm still committed. It doesn't have to feel good. It doesn't have to serve me. I serve it. Whatever this is. Whatever it is you want, like, serve the mission, not yourself. When you serve something greater than you, something that is meaningful to you and beyond you, that is when your magic comes forth, Taurus. Ooh, Spirit's getting heavy. Spirit's getting heavy, but this is about your money too, Taurus. So, you know, this is serving your earthly needs as well as your spiritual ones. We like a blend here on my channel. Okay, so having said that, let's get some nice earthly solid action steps. Let's see what you can do here in the real world to affect the best outcome for yourself this month. If you haven't been here before, Taurus, this is the part of the reading where I do a fiercely focused spread with a different set of cards. Pick a theme for your month, what you most need to understand, embody, adopt, what you most need to know in the month of July from the major arcana. And then I pick a card for the mental, physical, creative, and emotional areas of your life. So, you know, your money, your love, your health, all those things that we all really want to know about. We pick out an action step, woo, for you to get the most out of the month. All right, so Spirit's like, shut up and pull the card. Okay. Okay, Taurus, big change, big change. And whenever I get the death card, I pull a prescription card. What's on the other side of that death? And that is not a physical death. If you, again, have not been here before, Taurus, I'm feeling this. Wow. God, I love it. Wow, Spirit's really coming through hard that for some of you, you're leaving a job and getting a business or changing up the way you run your life and being more the boss. Good God. Okay, so the death card, quick preface, not about physical death. Not anything to be afraid of in the sense of oh no, what is going to happen to me? Like, no, that's not what this is about, but it is about closing a chapter, definitively. This is done. I'm done. Like, I have beat this dead horse into dust. It's done. It's over. And it's kind of sweeping in and just pushing things out of your life, making way for you to be the freaking emperor, making way for you to be the boss. So change things up, Taurus, and don't be afraid when the change comes. Maybe this is like they were saying about choosing the right cup. It's like you are going to be, in choosing the right cup, you're going to be pushing some cups over and saying, I'm not giving this any more of my energy. That's a death. Like, if I'm going to be my own boss, if I'm going to be the boss of my life, the CEO of my life, the creatrix of my life, and for you ladies, please understand, like, there is an Empress card, but she's a totally different energy. This is about you embracing the Mars, Aries, you know, yang of the yin-yang, the masculine, I'm going to go out and take action rather than, and I mean classically masculine, as in masculine, feminine energy. I'm going to go out and do and create and make some money, make some structure, get some discipline in my life. I'm putting death to my fear and my hesitation and my insecurity. That's, wow, Spirit's coming in hard with that. It's like, that is what you're putting to death. And what you're bringing to life is your leadership. Woo! The Emperor also means money for a lot of you. And he's a very Taurian card. You know, he's the Aries card, like I said, Mars. But he's also a builder. He's an architect of his own life. He's a ruler. Okay. But now on that note, let's see, in the earthly realm, what's going on with Taurus in July? What do they need to know for their highest good when it comes to their money, their physical health, their resources, whatever we most need to know for Taurus, sun, moon, and rising in July, for their highest good. Highest good. Okay. Wow. Same card, different deck. Always pay attention to stalker cards, Taurus, whether you're reading them for yourself or someone else is reading them for you. Always pay attention to those cards that follow you. It's like, be willing to look again at what you've created, Taurus. Be willing to look at what's going on in your life, better and worse. This doesn't mean like it's necessarily bad. It's like, wow, take a look at what you did. You made your bed, Taurus. No, it's like, look, you've also, look at what you've cultivated. You've cultivated something magnificent. But for some of you, what you've cultivated, even though it might be like, wow, yeah, I did a lot of hard work and I really earned this, it's like, it's still not what I want. And again, general readings, Taurus. So if you don't feel that way, I don't want you to worry that this is like how you're going to start to feel. Some of these will resonate with others. But some of you are definitely like, okay, you know what, this is fine, but something else is calling my name.
something else, and they're using the word calling very specifically. It's like something else is my calling. Something else is just drawing me away. And for some of you, it's to have your own business. Or for some of you, it's like, I really want to pursue this higher position, because that's also very emperor. I want this promotion. I want to be the leader. I want like to be the overseer. And that's very possible, but only if you look at where you are and decide if it's not where you want to be. That is not accepting defeat. That is accepting a challenge. All right. Wow. 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 Spirit's coming in very Mars right now for you, Taurus. Okay. So now let's look at what's going on with you intellectually. What are you thinking? What are you speaking about? What's on your mind? What are your thoughts around in July? What does Taurus need to know if their highest good, what they're thinking and experiencing in the mental realm in July? Another 7. Interesting. Okay, lighten your load. You know that 7 of Cups and saying don't scatter your energy. Don't be afraid to drop a couple things off of your list, Taurus. It doesn't mean you have to leave them forever. It means, you know what, for the next 6 months I cannot think about, oh, I wanted to, you know, finish my novel and take jujitsu. If those are not the 2 things that right now you have the room and the resources to focus on, put them in the drawer and say, okay, I'm going to come back to these, you know, next year at this time and see if I have time for it then, because this project or this initiative needs to take center stage. Don't be afraid to do that. And Spirit just said that for some of you, this is don't be afraid to leave behind drama. Drama. Like people just talking smack, people petty. Petty is what I just heard. Team Petty. Team Petty and the Heartbreakers. Screw them, Taurus. Drop it. Drop it. Like, distance yourself. Detach yourself. Stop reading those messages. Stop listening to those threads. All that stuff. Just drop it. It's not with your time. It's a big distraction. It's a big time waster. That's what Spirit just said. Damn. Like I said, they're coming in very Martian for you right now, Taurus. You've got a loving guide who may, like, who may really feel like they want you to take on your power this month. That's why they're coming in so strong that way. Okay. So what's going on in your heart in July, Taurus? In your heart. What are your feelings telling you? What are your emotions experiencing? Ooh. What's your emotional body going through in July, Taurus? What do they need to know, Spirit, for their highest good? For their highest good. Ooh. Alrighty. Jeez. Okay. I always follow. I listen, Spirit. I listen. Okay. Make sure you can see everybody. We're going to migrate. Okay. Wow. Yep. Yep. Very similar to this 7. Walk away from it, Taurus, if it's not feeding you anymore. This is about, you've put a lot of love and emotional energy into something, a lot of you. And if it's not yielding what you wanted from it, if it's really, in fact, grown stagnant and become a one-way street where you're the only one in the relationship or in the business or whatever this is, giving, and the other person is not giving you anything back, or the organization is not giving you anything back, it's time to walk away. When you walk away, you feel wise, and you encounter people who can actually really help you and who can lift you. For a lot of you, I'm feeling it's like there's a mentor out there, or like a life coach or a therapist. This person may already be in your life. And in the tarot, when you meet somebody, the court cards are always somebody external in the world, but it's also indicative of things you're going through and qualities that you are embodying at this time. And that is why you run into these people and have these people in the circle around you to activate and to resonate with those aspects in you. So in July, Taurus, it's like you're being invited to embrace your intuition, to learn to trust it, to learn to listen to the intuition of others when it resonates with you. And when you listen to that, and when you let your emotions guide you a little bit, you'll find that that's not a crazy way to be. When you're just using them as another, like, it's like if you have a GPS, why not check a compass? Why not? You know, why not just be like, okay, I don't want to have the GPS beeping in my ear all day, every day, telling me exactly where to go, because there's not a lot of fun in that. But I will pull out my compass and say, you know what, I'll just head east because I know this is where the location is, and I want to take the scenic route.
Nothing wrong with taking the scenic route, because there's a lot of things you discover that way. There's a lot of people and things that you could encounter, and like Spirit is saying, they're saying take the scenic route because they were referencing go slow and steady. So they want to reassure you. It's like for those of you that are like, but I need to be at X point already in my life. They're saying, they're taking you a meandering route. You're on this quote unquote meandering route for a very good reason, very deliberately. There are certain people and experiences you're meant to encounter and enjoy. Yay, Taurus, you love to eat, drink, and be merry. So expect that. Expect that when you trust yourself and when you have the courage to walk away from that which is no longer serving you, death, hello, bringing death, leaving things behind, leaving that behind which no longer serves you. Big themes here, Taurus. You're going to feel more powerful, more aligned. Love it. Okay. Finally, Taurus, let's see. What's activating you? What's lighting you up? What's setting your soul on fire, Taurus? Taurus in July. What does Taurus most need to know for their highest good when it comes to what's activating their energy, spirituality, creativity? What do they most need to know? Taurus. Love it. Oh my gosh, like I knew. Same card, different deck. Again, Taurus, it happens for a reason. You've got to pay attention to that little spark, that inspiration that keeps pulling you. And I've got to say that when I see these two next to each other, what Spirit is showing me is, yeah, this may be a card of pentacles right here. Like, hey, I'm looking at my harvest. How am I doing? What have I yielded? Look at what he's leaning on. I call that a wand. You already have this, Taurus. You have this skill, or I should say maybe even this talent, because the Ace of Wands is like passion, inspiration. This is something growing and just alive inside of you. And you're leaning on it right now. You can take it with you. You can make this like hoe into a walking stick. I want to laugh because I'm a child inside. But you can make it into a walking stick and go forward, and it's got legs. It will take you somewhere. Okay? Follow your intuition. Follow your inspiration. Just see where it takes you. You find that it makes you feel more powerful, not less powerful. More in control, not less in control. Which is something that I know you love, Taurus. I love that. Oh, I love July for you. Super exciting. And I would love to hear, love to hear how this is or isn't resonating with you. What's going on with you this month, Taurus? So let me know. You can email me. My email list is linked below if you want to join that. I send out, some horoscopes and little rituals and spells you can do to make your life a little more magical. Or you can comment here, and I would love to hear that and talk with you about what you got out of your reading. Or find me on social media and actually do all those things because, I like all those things, and I would like to talk to you all the places. Thank you so much, Taurus. I hope this is really helpful and helps you have a really magical July, and I hope I see you in August. Bye-bye.